It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
I gotta whoop somebody's ass. Let go. Who you got? Packer?
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Davis. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
I like how
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Check my good.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away.
Rams play really terrible.
Mike, Mr. Fury.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Steps away to his left.
Let's go. You stupid. You stupid. You stupid for that. You stupid for that.
And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, you had the punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
What?
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
Don't get nervous.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. Going to throw deep for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. Now, bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal, he salvaged something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers. And his throw here is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined. But sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Rodgers going to throw. Open man is Allison complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Rodgers to Allison, good for a Green Bay first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
258. Let's go, Abby. Let's go, Abby.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds. According to the headlinesman, incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's got his man.
Come on, man, you gotta be there.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
He's supposed to be there.
First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man is the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Man, come
this will
on.
be caught. A very solid gain of 27. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
That's crazy.
258. 59.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
On second down, it's Jones. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
The Packers on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6.
Get 300. Get 300. Here we go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Let's go.
Khalil Mack able to get outside the numbers and drop him for a loss of a yard. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Juicy fruit. You stupid.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They begin with a run by Davis, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Folded him like a launcher.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. This is Gabriel out on the left side.
Let's go! We dusted him! We dusted him off, baby! We dusted him off! We got too much speed out
yards, and the Bears have taken the lead.
Partner, you know the real key is to stop being a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
All right, let's go defense.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Looking deep for Adams. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed.
Oh, my God. I got caught on the D-line.
Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. 75 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Crosby.
Oh my God,
and
that's the only thing about when I run that
apiece.
formation, though. For some reason, I could not get back to the linebackers.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
You can't bench him, coach. You can't bench him, coach.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod. You're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down.
He took forever to take off.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's
when I stopped my feet, bro, to like think about it, then he just could not get back on.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage.
Watch tight end. Hey, 18. 24 is the mark.
Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a first down.
Martinez is his name. Blake Martinez. Excuse me. Yes, he did.
All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half.
Yes, he did.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
Let's go!
If you print, I'm going to read it.
The record is quick.
That goes for a gain of 31.
God damn.
The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, off you go.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen.
Oh, you
lucky.
lucky.
A gain of 9 before
You
being
so
brought
lucky.
down. Second and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Here we go. Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. Gets this to his running back.
Let's go.
For a Bears touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bears have broken the tie. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Come on, defense.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field.
Nah, he's supposed to be rushing.
Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball?
He's supposed to be
if that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Rodgers now to throw. And that's incomplete.
The one thing that I like defensively is that they've shown a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Pig, let's go. Let's go. He threw it to the spot.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that.
You blocked your running back, so the linebacker was just there.
And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Okay, let's be smart here.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. Well, what a break here. Turnover late in this first half, and now they're set up in field goal range already.
With a chance to get more. So what you're telling your unit as they go out onto the field is very simply this. We've got 3 in our hip pocket. Don't jeopardize that. Let's attack and go for the big one here. Let's go get 6 and give ourselves a chance to really feel good going into the half.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Play action. It's Trubisky. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
I said I'm going to play it smart.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
All right, let's go.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 21. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and just like that, it's
I'm over here clicking X. I said, damn, I hit the wrong button. X again. Shit,
from the gun, it's Rodgers.
Oh my
middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. The former Giant, Prince Amukamara, on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Bears.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. From the gun, he'll throw. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Rodgers going to throw again. And Graham's got it over the middle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks, because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
And again, it's Rodgers.
He held on to that. Wow.
And they'll get this down to the 10.
Come on.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Now Rodgers, buying time to his left.
He fumbled. Wow, get out of here, dog. Wow.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are back within a score.
Wow, this nigga.
Extra point try now for Crosby.
Wow.
It's up and good, and the lead's now down to
This
3
nigga
at
fumbled, and
20-17.
then his dude picked it up. Wow. Okay. With 4 of my niggas right there. 4 of my niggas right there. Hit Aaron Rodgers at the same time.
Here's Crosby to kick it away.
It's 4 of my niggas there, dog. Hit Aaron Rodgers at the same time, and they don't pick it up.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Wow. Juice. It was 4 people around him, bro. 4 people, Juice. Four people. Bro, he been getting all the breaks. Both games we done played. All the breaks. This nigga had to go pee. Oh shit. Shit, I don't know. Probably not, to be real with you. Nigga gotta go to sleep, bro. Not to mention, probably baby boy will probably wake up in about 15 minutes if I'm lucky. This nigga show taking forever. So good. It's like, yeah, I'm like, this nigga. Nah, yeah, come on, let's go. I'm still good. I'm still in the zone, nigga. I'm still good. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, driving for a touchdown. Yeah.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll start with a give to Cohen. He'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Alert, 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 alert. Check 42's the mic. Check 42's the mic.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Trubisky. Over the middle, the tight end Shaheen with it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go. Check 13. Hey, 18.
You gonna switch it up on me like that, bro?
On 1st down, Trubisky. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Let's go. We dusted them all.
For a Chicago touchdown. Touchdown passes now for Mitchell Trubisky. And the Bears will extend their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. The extra point.
Guess what, Justin? You still got a fucking mountain to climb, nigga. You still got a mountain to climb, nigga. We're not letting you off the hook that easy.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Back out.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now Rodgers operating from the gun. He's going to swing this.
Where are you going? He did that. The computer did that on his own, nigga. The computer did that. Are you serious?
The 2nd quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers lets this one rip toward Graham. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against him offensively. Now this throw caught left side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And he's got the connection to the tight end, Graham. Touchdown, Packers.
They called him a D-line again.
A 14-yard touchdown. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player.
People.
Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Every time we get caught on the D-line, that's a big play, bro. Every time.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He's down right here, side of the right, side of the right. We got 4. We got blue. Blue. Back's mine. Bravo.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Oh, shit.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
I did all that and hit the wrong goddamn button.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there.
I did all that and hit the wrong damn
You've
button.
got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this, 4th quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Trubisky.
Why do you stop, man? Come on, man.
It's Burton. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That shit is crazy.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Now Trubisky to throw. Space to maneuver at the 40. And Robinson with a big catch. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
On 3rd down, it's very simple. Make sure you get beyond the sticks, make the catch, pick up the 1st down. But in this case, he turned into bonus time and was off to the races.
I'm going to need you to stop doing whatever it is that you're doing. For your sake.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Watch 18.
Trubisky to throw again. That's complete right side to Gabriel. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, running with Cohen. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 15-yard line.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2
plate,
remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
I did.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. So, Mike 42. Lock in. I'm here all day.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky escaping the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 12 yards there and a
Good
first
decision,
down.
Buddha.
Well, there
Good
you
decision,
go. So
Buddha.
your best scramble of the day for a
Good
big-time
decision,
situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
They'll try to run forward.
Come on, Waits.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Trey Burton.
They'll
How
say
dare
no
you
gain
miss
on the
that
play,
ball.
and it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Another try for Davis. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
What? Y'all got the wrong dude out there,
Look for
bro.
that final touchdown to salt this one away.
You're not ready. Like 40.
Here's Trubisky.
Let's go! Let's
And
go!
they could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say
It
that they are
still
firmly in
works.
control right
Oh,
now.
faithful.
I'm looking at your face
Oh,
and I'm thinking, I
faithful.
gotta be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game.
faithful.
You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you gotta stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
The kickoff
Justin,
team on the field now as they will
I'm
send this
hammering the
one
nail
away.
in the coffin. Train
Now we
leaving the
take it in
station
end zone.
in a minute
And he'll get across the 20
and
before
51
he's brought
seconds,
down
nigga.
at about the 23-yard line.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Number 50.
Now Rodgers. He's going to let it fly.
SWAT team. Picked
This is
off!
intercepted. And that's
Let's go!
picked off by Prince Amukamara. And they have possession, and they have it at the
Let's go.
38-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things
Yeah,
out.
nigga.
They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
They go play action here on first down.
Whoa, I'll take it.
And incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
I'll take
They
it.
work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, 17 George. Watch 17. Alert. 24 is the mic.
Throwing now is Trubisky. He's going to float
Oh,
this over the
Trubisky, you ain't got no
deep
arm, boy. Oh, let's go.
toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that
You
one
ain't got
away.
no arm,
Well, those
Trubisky.
two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Single. 24.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
I
Give them
tried
11
to
yards that
commit
time
a
on the
murder.
return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw. Deep down. It's caught inside the 25.
They keep SWAT team. SWAT team, dude. Every time, SWAT team. They're not going to give you shit.
Of course, remember, you need a touchdown here and a field goal.
Doesn't matter the order, but they have to get it done and get it done fast.
SWAT team. There we go. He got it back for me. He got it back for me.
Picked off by Prince Amukamara.
That's cool. He
And
got
a
it
big
back for
turnover
me.
there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Here's Trubisky to throw, and he completes it to Cohen.
Oh my God, I messed up a touchdown.
40 before he's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51 Atlanta had the lead against New England and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
So you think, nigga.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw.
Oh, Jesus.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Damn. GG's in the chat.
A lot of scoring.
2
There's
in
no
a
doubt
row.
about that. And this one, Charles, points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
Them
But it
Bears.
was fun, wasn't it? Because
Them Bears. 4 touchdowns, no picks. Let's go.
And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
Yeah, well, it's for Juice, bro. You know what I'm saying? He up there walking around all night, ain't got nothing to watch. Might as well let him see me whoop somebody ass, especially
Charles Davis and
you.
all the hard-working men and women on our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Da, 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 da.
As we say so long from Soldier Field.
No games, nigga. No games being played, nigga. Walked on the goddamn sticks and bust your ass 2 games in a row, nigga. Should be strutting around my crib right now, nigga. Super fly. I'm super duper fly, boy. What's up, boy? What's up, boy? You know what's up, nigga. All year. 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 You got whatever. Oh shit, hey, do that if you want to. Man, please. Pew. I do want to do the draft, though. I ain't gonna front. I do want to do the draft, nigga. I do want to do the draft. But that's it. Mm-hmm. I already know how I'm gonna put my shit together, bro. Boot, what a die. I already know. I don't know who I want either, but I know what I'm drafting. And forget everything else. Once I get my little 12 people, then I'll just fill in the rest of the scrubs after that. But I got a theory and I'm gonna stick with it. Yeah. Man, of course I'm gonna get my quarterback. Then I'm gonna get my receiver. And then I'm going straight O-line, D-line, O-line, D-line, O-line, D-line. Nigga, yes. I realize that I've been looking at this from a terrible approach. I've been looking at it from a fanboy approach and not a numbers approach. You know what I'm saying? And there's one thing that always stays constant, bruh. O-line, D-line. Everything else is just numbers, nigga. Everything else is just speed and catching or speed carrying. That's it, nigga. Don't give a damn what name it is. Of course, I know I want good height, but other than that, that's it, nigga. So, whatever. I'll just be drafting me receivers and running backs the whole time. You know what I'm saying? That's all. But I'm gonna have a good O line and I'm gonna have a good D line, and I ain't got because people ain't gonna be giving that up. People ain't be giving O line and D line up, man. You know what I'm saying? You can have all these assets out there all you want to, bro. But if you ain't got no time to throw it, and if you can't stop nobody on defense because your line, shit. Hey, bro, my mom cannot afford this game this year. I really wish I had it. So sad. Get out there and cut some grass. I don't know. Somebody in my stream. But I feel sorry for you, bro. Hey. You'll get it in due time, bro. Just because you ain't got it now don't mean you ain't gonna get it at all. You just gotta practice patience. Right, I wanna cut some grass. Could you game share it to me, please? Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. That's it. All you got cut 5 yards for $20. You got $100. What time is it, man? It's 12:30.